Question 2 on the same page. A and B are the partners sharing profit and loss in the ratio 4/5 and 2/10. With the 3? What is that? No, what is this 4/5 and 2/10? Something else was also there? What is this 4/5 and 2/10?
Share of old ratio of A.
Old ratio of A and B. Everyone write down A and B. Old ratio 4/5, 2/10. Now our denominators should be same to get the ratio. 2 into 5 is 10. So can we write it as 1/5?
Yes.
And 4/5. So 4:1 is the old ratio. Raise your hand who did not understand this. 4:1 is the old ratio. Did you understand this? Now they admitted C as a new partner for 20% profit of the firm. Atavle, what is that? They admitted C for 20% profits of the firm. %20 is what? New partner C's share. Okay. What do you mean by 20%? How will I write? So now 20% means 20 per 100, 20/100. 20% means 20 per 100, 20/100. Here again, 20 into 5 is 100, so can I write it as 1/5? Anyone having any doubt in this? Step 1. So now, remaining share we will find first step. For A and B, 1 minus 1/5, 5 minus 1/5, 4/5. Understood this? First step, remaining share 1 minus new partner's share. So 1 minus new partner's share 1/5. LCM 5 into 1, 5. 5 minus 1/5, 4/5. Any doubts with this? All are clear up till here? Swara, next.
Remaining share into old.
What is that? New ratio. New ratio will be obtained as remaining share into old ratio. How will you do it for A?
1/5 into 4.
Wrong. What is remaining share?
4/5, sorry.
And into old ratio?
4/5.
Be attentive everyone. Remaining share into old ratio. Again remaining share into old ratio. So remaining share 4/5 into old ratio 4/5. 16/25.
Yes.
Again remaining share 4/5 into old ratio 1/5. 4/25.
Yes.
So out of 4/5, A and B will again distribute the profit in the ratio of 4:1. 4/5, 4/5, A will take 4/5, 1/5, B will take. Any confusions? All are clear up till here? And then Riya, how will you make the denominator same? Denominator for C, how will you make it same as this 25? 5 into 5. 5/5. 1/5 multiplied with 5/5. Got it everyone? How do you decide this 5? 25 divided by 5. So multiply numerator and denominator both with 5. What do you get? 5/25. What is the new ratio? 16:4:5. Any confusion in this? All are clear with it? One extra question you'll solve when you know. Write down. Darsh and Darsha. Write down extra question. Darsh and Darsha are the partners. Sharing profit and loss in the ratio of 2:1. What is that? Full stop. Darshana is admitted. Darshana. Darshana is admitted with 1/3 share in the profits of the firm. 1/3 share in the profits of the firm. First stop. Find new ratio and keep it blank. I'll tell you afterwards. Find the new ratio first. Don't write, keep it blank. Keep it pending, keep some space. I'll tell you afterwards, okay? Disha, what happened? All of you solve it on your own and everyone must be able to get the new ratio. Be attentive, everyone. Those who are not able to get it. Who are able to get 4:3? Okay. Old ratio between Darsh and Darsha is 2:1. 2/3, 1/3. Darshana is admitted with 1/3 share. So first of all, what will remain for Darsh and Darsha? 1 minus 1/3, 3 minus 1/3, 2/3. Who could not get this? Now new ratio will be equal to old ratio, remaining share into old ratio. Sort of 2/3. Darsh will again get 2/3. And out of 2/3, Darsha will again get 1/3. 4/9, 2/9. To make this 3 as 9, we'll multiply it with 3/3. So 3/9. 4:2, 2:3. Any confusion in this?
No.
All up there here? Now put your pencil down. I'm erasing this. Anyone still writing it? Now, last chapter we already studied how to find sacrifice ratio.
Yes.
Okay. Amrita, what is the formula? See how to find sacrifice. Suppose we take that first question into consideration. A, B and C. Their old ratio is 3:2, 3/5, 2/5.
Yes.
Their new ratio we got 9:2, 6:5.
20.
9/20, 6/20, 5/20. Are you all clear with this? We studied in chapter 4. Sacrifice ratio is old share minus new share. Old share of A 3/5 minus new share 9/20. Old minus new. For B also 2/5. Old minus new 6/20. Now 5 and 20 LCM is 20. 5 into how much is 20? So 3 into 4. 9 in 20 into how much is 20? So 9 into 1. Now I know that maths is very difficult for majority of you, so listen carefully. This 12, if you get confused, first you divide, then you multiply. Listen carefully, those who are not able to understand 12. 20 divided by 5. 4 into 3. 20 divided by 20 into 9. 9. Okay? 20 divided by 5. 4 into 3. 20 divided by 20. 1 into 9. So those who are not able to get the LCM concept. 20 divided by 5. 4 into 2. 20 divided by 20. Into 6. Okay, how will we do this for C, Ishan? I've done it only for A and B. How will you do it for C? old ratio minus new ratio. How will you do it for C? Silence. Vrund, how will you do it for C? Me? Will not do it for C. C will not sacrifice. He is a new partner. Sacrifice ratio you will always find only for old partners. C is a new partner, he is going to gain. So it will be 0 minus pi by 20. There is negative, there is a gain. Sacrifice ratio you will always find between old partners only. You will not find it for new partner. Understood that, everyone? Now, what is 12 minus 9 by 20? 2 by 20. Now, I discussed this in the last chapter also, 4th chapter. If you want to express the ratio, then remove the denominator. What is the ratio? Understood that, everyone? This is how we find sacrifice ratio. Or if you look at question 3, what is asked? Exercise 3. Exercise 3. Calculate new profit and loss ratio and sacrifice. We did not do the second part. Therefore, I made you write that and blank. Okay, now listen, everyone. The magic here is this. What is the old ratio? What is the sacrifice ratio? It is the same only, so no need to find. So you are not supposed to do this. I was just explaining this concept. That in the first situation, when old ratio is given and new partner's share is given and no other information is given, your sacrifice ratio will always come same as old ratio. Throughout the chapter, wherever sacrifice ratio is required, you will not find it if this situation comes. There are 7 situations. In other situations, it will not be same. But in the first one, when old ratio is given and new partner's share is given, no other information is given, sacrifice ratio will remain same as old ratio. No need to waste time in finding it. Understood that or not? So write down the note below that first situation. In the above situation, comma, sacrifice ratio will always be same as old ratio. Understood that, everyone? So directly in the first answer, write down at the end SR in bracket equal to OR 3:2. In the question they have asked you both the ratios, but we don't show the calculation of sacrifice ratio. We directly write it as 3:2. Understood that? In the second one also write down SR is equal to OR 4:1. 4:1 was the old ratio. And in that extra question also mention that SR equals to OR 2:1. So throughout the chapter, remember this point. Whenever first situation comes and sacrifice ratio in cases required, will not find it. We will directly take it same as old ratio. And this is how I have proved it. Any confusions with this? All are clear with that? Okay. Illustration 1 from this chapter is your homework. 2 more situations are there which I will take up tomorrow. I'll discuss the last question of exercise chapter 4 today. So that was pending. Page 142. Question 14. Understand how to do it? Be attended is going to be your homework for day after tomorrow. Understand this? How to solve this question? It's slightly different, but I don't want to waste time in solving this in the class because from that chapter you don't have a long question. And that kind of long questions concept is not there even in chapter 5 and 6. However, in first term school exams, they can ask to cover up 100 marks table. So I am discussing it, you try it at home, see that you are able to do it successfully. Okay, it's a very simple concept. Dattu, Daya and Tarak are the partners of a partnership firm sharing profits and losses in the ratio of 4:3:2, that is 4/9, 3/9, 2/9, old ratio. The firm's balance sheet on 31/3/17 is as under. What will you distribute between the partners from the balance sheet? Capital, you don't have to distribute as a capital only. Capital, we just write the balances. Put tick on general reserve, put tick on workman accident compensation fund. Asset side, put tick on profit and loss account, fictitious asset. We discussed the journal entries for all the three in objective questions. This would be general reserve to partners capital account, workers accident compensation fund to partners, and that would be reverse partners capital account debit to profit and loss. Now, as on the above date, balance sheet date, partners decided to change their profit and loss ratio 1:1:1, that is the new ratio, and the following revaluation account is prepared for the revaluation of assets and liabilities. So you don't have to make revaluation account, it is already given. Instead of adjustments, they have directly given you revaluation account. And below that they say, claim of 5,000 was against workers accident compensation fund. In objective question we did that. What would you do if there is a claim of 5,000? Minus. All of you first look at previous page question 12. What did we write against workers accident compensation fund? 31,000. Minus 6,000, so only 15,000 is to be distributed. Same here. How much is workers accident compensation fund? Write down there minus 5,000. So how much will you distribute?
18,000.
You will be writing a journal entry which is slightly different from your textbook, so that it helps us in the next chapter. What will be the journal entry for this? Earlier we discussed workers accident compensation fund to partners, but you will distribute only 18,000. Now you pass the journal entry in this manner. Workers accident compensation fund account debit full 23,000. To workers claim 5,000. First you transfer to workers claim 5,000, and then to Dattu's capital account to Daya's capital account to 18,000 in the ratio of 4:3:2. In textbook, when you do the illustration of this kind, they have simply done workman compensation fund 18,000 to partners capital 18,000. But you do it the way I am saying, it will help us in chapter 5 and 6. What journal entry will you pass for workmen's in the journal entry? Workman accident compensation fund debit with 23 equal amount. Out of that you transfer to workers claim 5,000, and then to Dattu, Daya, Tarak's capital remaining 18,000 in the ratio of 4:3:2. This is what you will do. Okay. Now, from the above information, write journal entries and prepare partners capital account and balance sheet. First, I discuss how do you write the journal entries, because adjustments are not given. Evaluation account is already prepared. First three journal entries I already discussed. General reserve, workman compensation fund, profit and loss. Fourth journal entry directly. Revaluation account debit side. Do you find to machinery, furniture, investment, bad debt reserve, stock, outstanding, bank overdraft? Directly pass a combined entry for that. Revaluation account, so let's say. So revaluation account debit 59,500 to machinery account, to furniture, to investment, to bad debt reserve, to stock, to outstanding expense, to bank overdraft interest. This will be your fourth journal entry. Raise your hand. How will you pass the journal entry for the credit side items? Excluding the last one, partners capital. Raise your hand. Others must also be able to answer. Disha.
Land building creditors income receivables to revaluation.
Yes, they are on the credit side, so revaluation account you will credit it. All of those accounts you will
Debit.
means land and building account debit 10,000, creditors account debit 6,000, income receivable account debit 3,000, to revaluation account 19,000. Raise your hand who did not understand up till here. Clear? And lastly, for that loss, the journal entry will be Jite.
So, for partners capital account, there is Daddu's capital account debit, Daya's capital account debit, Tara's capital account debit to
Revaluation.
account.
They are on the credit side, so again revaluation account, credit. And then Dattu's capital debit, Daya's capital debit, Tara's capital debit to revaluation. Understood that? So this is how your 6 journal entries will come. 3 of reserves, 4, 5, and 6 of revaluation. Any confusion so far? Now what else is asked? Partners. How to make partners? You'll make it one by one everything. Don't make everything simultaneously. Because revaluation is already given. So make it one by one. Okay, and it is just we are doing it from school exams sake. Otherwise in board it will not. Now, how to do this? First of all, in partners capital, write the opening balances on the credit side. Which ones? 1 lakh, 50 and 50,000. Okay. Reserves and workmen's compensation fund will come on the credit side in old ratio, and workmen only 18,000. That profit and loss account will come on the debit side in old ratio. Okay. And this revaluation will come. Revaluation in credit side we find by partners capital. So where will that come in partners capital account? Revaluation credit side we find by partners capital. So where will that come in partners capital? Debit side opposite account to revaluation account 18, 13, 500 and 9,000. Understood that? So this is how you make the partners capital account. Once again, first on the credit side, balance brought down, then general reserve, accident compensation fund, but only 18,000. Debit side, to profit and loss account, to revaluation account 18,000, 13,500 and 9,000, and find the closing balance. Now how to make the balance sheet? Which is the first item on the balance sheet? Capital